All right. What's up, Ballard? How you doing this afternoon, Ballard? All right, we got the Yankees and Athletics. Yeah, a team with no city, Athletics. So, all right, man. So I'm here. I'm here. I'm late. I'm late a few minutes, but I'm here. I'm late a few minutes, but I meant to go live about 10 minutes earlier, but I was watching a movie, and then what's up, Paxson? Yeah, what's up, Paxson? How you doing? Man, first weekend there's no LSU baseball, and since like February. Man, that sucks. It's clouding up again outside. Might rain again. Jeez. Let me get my coffee and my water. It looks like it's another rainy afternoon. So yeah, you left last night and it went over. Yeah, it went way over last night. Yeah, you and Paulie and y'all all left, and had some other people pop in. But yeah, it went over, way over last night. Hey, Hamilton got the win. I'll look it up. Yeah, they are the closest team to me as the crow flies. So right. Yeah. So Yankees and Athletics from the Bronx. Is there any other games on today? Baseball, MLB games. Let's see. So they got the Tigers and the Twins. Mets, Pirates. That doesn't come on like 3 o'clock though. Guess not. Yeah, I don't get the Rangers unless they're on the WB or the CW or wherever it is. Are they on the CW? If they are, then I'll get that. Let's see. All right. Yeah, blackouts. Yeah, the blackout. They make any freaking sense in 2025. Oh, they got the Savannah Bananas on. Yeah, the Savannah Bananas and the Party Animals. I tried to get tickets to those when they were in Baton Rouge a few years ago. No luck at all. No luck at all. Oh, they play at okay. Yeah, just did not know. Just coming Friday, July 4th, we'll have the hot dog eating contest. Should I do the hot dog eating contest? Oh, Joey Chestnut wins. Is Joey gonna compete this year? Remember last year he didn't. Last year he didn't compete. Last year him and they had that other one. They did. Yeah. They got Jaws on. They just had Jaws 2 on. Now they put the first one on. Shouldn't they put the Jaws 1 on and then Jaws 2 in succession? Yeah, last night they had Jaws 3. That was no, the first one was the fourth one. Jaws the Revenge. That was the worst one. How much on TV today? That's gonna be that way till football season on the weekend. Ain't gonna be shit on TV. So Saturday afternoon in the Bronx, Clark Schmidt on the mound for New York, and the Athletics are gonna have Butler, Wilson, Rooker, Kurtz, Muncy, Soderstrom, Urias, Wins, and then Clark. Yeah, for the team with no city. Athletics. So Clark Smith's 4-2. I'm sorry, 4-3 on the season. The Yankees they only won 3-0 yesterday. The Yankees offense is really it's kind of hit or miss. Either they hit home runs or they don't. So you got more Canadian football tonight, Paxson. We got Saskatchewan and British Columbia. So I'll be doing that one tonight. More Canadian football. I actually get people to watch that. More people watch that than baseball. Than the Yankees baseball. I get more people to watch Canadian football than this. So, if Orioles killed Tampa. Orioles are playing better as of late. The Orioles had a slow start, but they looks like they've playing much better. Boone wearing his expensive sunglasses. Hey, those aren't gas station sunglasses that Boone wears. Bill Cuzzy is the home plate ump, and he says pitcher friendly. More outside strikes, more low strikes, he says. So it's 73 degrees in New York. It feels like 81. Chance of rain 15%, humidity is 82. 73 degrees. I would love 73 degrees. Man. So Butler at the plate for the Athletics. And then 251. Here's a pitch. And there's a strike. 0-1. Can I call the Las Vegas A's yet? So Lawrence Butler has 11 homers and 32 RBIs. Can I call them the Las Vegas A's or the Sacramento A's? What do I got to call them? The formerly known Oakland A's. Here's a ground ball to the right side and a little underhand, one down. Just don't know what I should call them. The team formerly known as Oakland. So one down here in the first. So Wilson coming to the plate. And the pitch is 1-0. 9 homers, 40 RBIs, 341 average, man. Nice to see somebody actually batting like 340 instead of like 210, 208. And the 1-0 is fouled back 1-1. So 1-1 here to Wilson. Wilson! And the 1-1 is a ground ball back to Schmidt. Underhand toss. 2 down. So 2 down here in the first. I got Brent Rooker batting 271, 16 homers, 43 RBIs on the season. So Schmidt will come set. Here comes the pitch to a Rooker. That's a ball 1-0. One and out. Oh, they do have a Las. In fact, they do have the Las Vegas patch on their jersey. I guess I could call them Las Vegas A's. Here's a fly ball left field. Dominguez is there, and that's the third out. So, in fact, I call them Oakland. So the A's go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Athletics 0. Yankees come to the plate. So weird. They're not the Oakland A's anymore. It's just so weird. A lot of people are going to be calling them the Oakland A's for years. Oh, Hamilton won last night. Hamilton killed Montreal. It wasn't even close, man. Wasn't even close. They pulled it. Oh, the Yankees game. Yeah, I think the Yankees won 3-0 yesterday. I think that's what I read. What I saw when I was setting up the stream. I looked at the prior game. I think they won 3-0. Yankees a lineup. You can have Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge, Stanton, Chisholm, Volpe, Wells, LeMahieu, and Dominguez. Man, does Stanton have a homer yet? I don't think he does. So J.P. Sears on the mound for Las Vegas. 5-7 record, ERA of 5.44. They got a Las Vegas patch on their jersey, so I'm calling them the Vegas A's. I like their hats. The dark green hat with the A's on it. I like their hats. So Goldschmidt comes to plate for New York. And here comes the pitch. And that's a strike on 1. Goldschmidt averaged down at 286, 8 homers, and 32 RBIs. So here comes the 0-1. That's going to be a pop-up. Right side coming on. Right fielder called everybody off. 1 down. As Butler squeezes it, 1 down. 1 down here in the first. The home half of the first. Hey, she barking at? Come here. So Cody Bellinger up batting 264, 10 homers. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. Hold on. Come inside. So, 1-0 to Bellinger. Dog inside. He's just barking at the wind. Here comes the 1-0. It's 2-0. What's up, Rising Rhino? How you doing? How you doing, Rhino? You can take a nap before tonight, and you get up early. 2-0 pitch is a strike. 2-1. 2-1 here to Bellinger. And a pitch is a strike. 2-2. Yeah, I'm doing that game tonight at Canadian football. I get better views doing that than I do Yankees baseball. 2-2 pitch is hit to left field for a base hit. So Bellinger goes the other way. Yankees have a 1-out single here in the first. It's going to bring up Judge to the plate. Yeah, you got to take a nap. There's nothing like taking a nap when you're an adult. That feels like so good. Just take a nap. So Judge, 28 homers, 63 RBIs, batting .358. He hasn't hit a homer since I did that last game when they played with the Reds. It's a foul ball 0-1. I think that was the first game. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with one team. So that way the algorithms might pick up. Here's the 0-1. That's a 1-1. If you do more than just one team, the algorithms might not know what the hell you're doing. So I think baseball is a little different than like football. There's a 1-1. That's 2-1. A few years ago, I did a lot of Yankees baseball and I actually did pretty well, and then I stopped. But it's kind of hard early in the year when LSU's playing baseball because I'm going to do that over the Yankees. 2-1, and Judge fouls out of play. I mean, I'm just going to do. If LSU's playing baseball, I'm doing that over Yankees for obvious reasons. I've been streaming for several years now. Several years. But I started reading up more about YouTube algorithms. Here's a ground ball. This could be 2. Let's up on the bag at second. Go to first, double play. So Judge grounds into the double play, and the inning is over. So I've been doing some research about algorithms and stuff like that. ChatGPT is a big help. I don't know if you use GBT, whatever it is. It's a big help. They give you some advice how to with the algorithms. They can tell you they can give you an idea of what to put in a description, and also as the title of a video or a live stream. If you go to it, you go to chatgpt.com and type in, I'm doing whatever game, live play-by-play, and it'll give you a title. It'll give you a recommendation for a title and a description. It's actually pretty cool. I watched a YouTube video about a month ago, and somebody was talking about that. I said, I didn't even think about that, doing that. I never even thought about that. And so, because sometimes I have no idea what to fucking say, man. I'm like, man, where should I put my fucking title, man? I don't know. It's about to rain. Hey, raining again, huh? I said raining again. Come on. You gonna come in here or not? I'm gonna close the door because it's getting ready to rain. All right, so we're in the top of the second. Here comes the pitch to Kurtz. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1. All right, so Nick Kurtz batting 256, 11 homers, and 28 RBIs. Look, you gonna come in or out, Marie? Gonna go out? Okay. I'm closing the door. It's raining. I got time to deal with you. And here comes the 0-1. And it's gonna be inside. No, they're gonna say no. Oh, they're gonna say he went around. 0-2. What's up, you Mario? What's up, you Mario? So Kurtz gonna say he went around 0-2. And a pitch in the dirt. 1-2. What's up, you Mario? So 1-2 here to the cleanup hitter Kurtz batting 256. The Athletics team with no city. 1-2 pitch is 2-2. Man, Cage don't tell a strike. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Kurtz. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. That's one down. And it's hot. I gotta put my other fan on out here. Box man, it's hot as hot. The cat wants to be out in the rain. I let her. I told her she can come in here. To, I'll be nice for a change. So Muncie, batting. Let's see, 194 in the year, 5 homers, 16 RBIs. We got one out, nobody on in the top of the second for Muncie. So Schmidt at 13 pitches. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be another strike. 0-2. So 0-2 here to Muncie. No score on top of the second. Schmidt will come set. And the 0-2 is low, 1-2. A little lower and in, 1-2. Soderstrom on deck. All right, so 1-2 to count. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. Talking about the range for the Rangers. 2 down. It was a good pitch. It's always a good pitch when you get him to chase it. So it's Soderstrom at the plate. And there's a ball, 1-0. Just miss outside, 1-0. So Schmitz, he's only at 17 pitches. So far his pitch count's really good. That ball's foul back, 1-1. Pelicans are trash. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tell me something I don't know. The 1-1 to count. Yeah, that's not breaking news there. But, yeah. 1-1. That ball's going to be a base hit. Left center. So 2-out single. And, Urias to the plate. The Astros they're on a winning streak. I'm blacked out. I can't watch the Astros. So Urias up. Yeah, I don't get the Astros. So I'm blacked out. So I really don't. Unfortunately, I can't watch them. So Urias up at a 244. He fouled that first pitch. It's 0-1. Yeah, the Rangers and the Astros I can't watch. So I'm blacked out. Even though I have MLB TV app, which kind of sucks. Here's the 0-1. That ball's popped up. Left center. And the Bellinger playing center today. Makes a catch for the third out. So bottom three we go. And this could be, 4, 5, and 6 for the Yankees. Well, I mean, hockey has blackout, so does basketball. Because not this past, but the year before last, I couldn't watch the Pelicans because I was blacked out. So, yeah, blackouts make no sense in today's in 2025. There's just no reason to have blackouts. Well, hockey. Well, I don't have the what you call it, the NHL thing. I don't buy their app, so. But I don't get Stars games here. I don't get any hockey games locally because I'm not in Texas. But I know with the Pelicans, I bought the app. I had to cancel it 2 years ago because I bought the app, the NBA League Pass, and I was blacked out for the Pelicans. I just canceled it. I bought it for a month, so I had it for a month. So I wanted to try it out. So after that, I canceled it because I was blacked out. I couldn't watch the Pelicans. Like, it's pointless. So, yeah, Bregman isn't Bregman hurt right now? But he plays for Boston. Bregman's getting old. Sometimes you got to move on from players that are getting past their prime. Stands at the plate. There's a ball 1-0. Well, Stan's still looking for his first home run. He's got no homers and 2 RBIs. Here's a 1-0. And it's a strike 1-1. We like the lineup today. But there's no who's out the lineup today? Oh, shit. Grisham. Here's a 1-1. Next 2-1. Yeah, when's Stanton gonna do something, man? Here's the 2-1. And that's a strike, 2-2. Yeah, this the pitcher for the A's they said was a Yankee product. I thought they said he played for the Yankees. He pitched for the Yankees, but 2-2 is foul back. So he's 2-2. That's right. Ben Rice isn't playing. Get the day off, I guess. So you about the Rockets? What do you think about Rockets getting a 37-year-old Durant? I don't know why they did that. I thought Houston had a really good team last year. That's 3-2. I thought the Rockets are young. I don't know why they went and got almost a 40-year-old Kevin Durant. 3-2 pitch. That ball's hit to right center. 1 down. 1 down. One down. I mean, got now Jazz Chisholm, 242 average, 12 homers, 31 RBIs. And it's in the 70s in New York today. McMahon, not here. So Chisholm swings at it. That's a drive to center field, but going to stay in the park. And he kept drifting back at the warning track, 2 down. That ball kept drifting and drifting, 2 down. And now we're going to have Volpe. Volpe's average down to 230. Volpe's a guy who can't hit Mario consistently enough. Plus, he makes quite a few errors at shortstop. Here's a pitch. There's 1-0. What do you know? Here to Volpe. I heard you say Stroman's pitching tomorrow. There's another strike. 1-1. Now you say Stroman's pitching. Is he pitching like in the bigs tomorrow? Or the rehab assignment? Again. So 1-1 to Volpe. And it's 2-1. So 2-1 here to Volpe. Series at 20, about to be 24 pitches. I know, but here the 2-1. And it's 2-2. I just don't like players get old, man. They get hurt easy. I thought the Rockets have a really young roster. And I thought they played really, really well last year. And 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. And if it works out, they win the title, then it's worth it. But if you make that trade, you have to win the championship. So. All right, so we got 2 down. Wells at the plate, runner first. And as Volpe just walked. Wells batting .217. That's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I just think if you make that trade, you have to win the championship with him. Because why else did you make that trade? So. And the 0-1, that's 1-1. So 1-1 here to Austin Wells. Okay, 2 down and runner at first. In the bottom of the second to the pitch. In a strike, 1-2. You're right. Caruso did help Oklahoma City. But now it's raining. Not the ballpark here. It's raining again. Go figure. Every day. So 1-2 to Wells. Here comes the 1-2. And that's going to be 2-2. Yeah, Caruso's a little bit young. Caruso wasn't pushing 40. So 2-2 to Wells. Pitch is lifted up to left field. That's going to be the third out. And makes the catch for out number 3. So top of the third we go. We got Wins, Clark, and Butler due up. 8, 9, and 1 for the Athletics. But at least they keep, LeBron and KD, they do keep themselves in shape. I know KD's had some injuries, but they do keep themselves in shape. Unlike somebody else that plays for a team that I like. And I'll give LeBron that credit that he's always in shape. He's always in shape, and he doesn't have he doesn't half-ass it on the court. He takes care of his body. He eats right. I wish somebody else had that work ethic, but he don't. He probably never will. Probably never will. But that's just the way it is. Some things never change. Like the song. Yeah, and Kawhi, he's always hurt, man. Ever since he left Toronto, man, he's been always hurt. But and so is Embiid with Philadelphia. Embiid, but he missed pretty much the whole year. So yeah, Steph is getting up there. And so wins up. 284 average, 5 homers. As the rain's coming down. Yeah, Steph is old, man. Steph is old. Here's a pitch to win. Says a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 to count. Here to win the pitch. It's a screen to miss. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here the 0-2 pitch. That's way off the plate. 1-2. Yeah, if the Oklahoma City can stay healthy, but to the 1-2, there's a ground ball to short, and both feet goes to first, 1 down. I haven't looked at their cap, but eventually some of the young players are going to want to get a raise, and but they won the title, so. But they won the title, so that's what they can't take that away from Oklahoma City. Here's the pitch to Clark, and that ball's to be fouled on a play on 1. But it's the salary cap with the NBA and the aprons and all that kind of stuff. And then you got to pay the luxury tax. Here's the 0-1. That ball hit the left field. Dominguez makes the catch. 2 down. And it's storming now. Storm. Where's Marie? I told her to come in here and she wouldn't come in here. Hope she went over there. So Butler at the plate. He's 0-for-1 with a ground out. And the pitch. And Butler will ground it to Volpe again. High throw, but makes the catch for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 goes the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score, 0-0. Yeah, it's pouring down. Hey, it's always raining every day, man. At least it's going to cool it off, though. One good thing to cool it off, but what's going to happen when the sun comes back out? It's going to be freaking like a sauna. But At least it's going to be cool. Oh, she did go in there. Good. Man. No, there's no hail. It's just 4.5 rain now. Went a little windy though. Man, whew, feels good though down. It actually feels good now outside. All right, got LeMahieu with the plate. We take it for a strike. 243 average, 2 homers on the year, and 11 RBI for LeMahieu. All right, 0-1 account. The pitch is 1-1. It is. Well, at least the tomato plants are getting water. Here's a 1-1. Actually, 2-1. Yeah, the tomato plants and the cucumber and watermelon. I'll have to water them today. So 2-1 coming to LeMahieu. And the pitch is 3-1. So 3-1 count coming to LeMahieu. And the pitch is ball 4. LeMahieu gets on the walk. Yes, the water, you're probably hearing the water coming off the roof. But it is pouring pretty hard. All right, so Jason and Dominguez up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. Hello, Kelly Gardner. Remember game in the house. Right, 0-1 here to Dominguez. I think 253 in the year. And the 0-1 is 1-1. One and one. Man. Here's a 1-1. After the swing and miss, 1-2. Man. So 1-2 to count. Here to Dominguez. We got LeMahieu on at first via a walk. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Got no score. The pitch is 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And we have 3 to miss. 1 down. So 1 down here in the 3rd inning. Going to bring up the Goldschmidt back at the top of the order. Come off that roof. Bam. So 1 out, 1 on. Goldschmidt at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. And a strike. 0 1. That's 0 1 here to go to a Goldschmidt. And the pitch is a miss. 1 1. So 1 1 to count to Goldschmidt. Had a fly out back in the first inning. And the 1 1 is 2 1. I got a t-shirt coming in that says 8 national champions on it. I have one that had 7. Well, I have one that had 6 on it and 7. But I'm going to have to get rid of those. Those are like obsolete. Here's a 2 1. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 to count. Here to Goldschmidt here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lightening up behind me, so maybe they'll quit raining in a minute. And the 2 2 is 3 and 2. See it lightning. I see daylight behind me. So we got 3 and 2 to Goldschmidt. And the pitch is popped up. And second baseman out there, shallow right field, 2 down. 2 down. Now we have Cody Bellinger had a single back in the first. And the pitch to Bellinger is a ball 1 and out. Bellinger single back in the first inning. A little bit stranded. And probably slack up a little bit. I can feel the water come off the roof. Here comes a 1-0. And it's 2-0. 2-0. That's a 2-0 here to Bellinger. And the 2-0 is going to be 3-0. And it's already starting to slack up a little bit. It's up in the water coming off the roof. It's fierce. So 3-0 to Bellinger. And the pitch is a strike, 3-1. And so 3-1 to Bellinger. And Sears going to deliver the pitch. That can be ball 4. We got 2 on and 2 out. We're going to have Judge come to the plate. Now Judge will come to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. Judge is 0 for 1. The Thunder. And the Thunder. So Judge grinded out to a double play back in the first inning. So 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 3rd for New York. Back to the mound. The powwow over on the mound. We're gonna have Judge come to the plate. Jump step into the box. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. It's a low 1-0. Now it's raining harder again. As I said, it's slacking up. Thanks to 1-0 to Judge. So Fears coming set. Feels good there. The three feels good. The 1-0 is foul back. 1-1. The three feels good there. The 1-1 to count the Judge. The 1-1 is 2-1. Two won the Judge. We have Stanton on deck for New York. The 2-1 is 3-1. It was outside 3-1. So 3-1 to Judge. And a pitch. It hits to right field. That's hitting well. But it's going to stay in the park. As right at the warning track, makes the catch. And the side is retired. It's a long out for Judge to go to the fourth. Wilson, Rooker, and Kurtz do up. Woo. What you did? That's what I did. I have the MLB app on my TV. That's what I did. Man. So top of the fourth we go, man. It's gonna be so no score in this game. Backyard is flooded. Man. Backyard's gonna be freaking flooded. But once the sun comes up, you know, it'll dry out quickly. Man. Wonderful. The lightning strike. Yeah. Just wait till later, a little bit later, Paxton. It'll be hot again once the sun comes up. And we're at the top of the fourth inning, so no score. That one was close. That one was close. We got Wilson fouled on a play on 1. So 2, 3, 4 in the lineup for Athletics. So 0-1 to count. And a pitch is fouled on a play 0-2. So Jacob Wilson's 0 for 1, had a ground out back to the first pitch. sleep with all this rain. Here's the 0-2. And that's this off the plate. 1-2. So Rooker on deck for Athletics. 1-2 is 2. Yeah, it should be, whatever your maximum TV is. It should be, that's what it is. Unless it's not gonna be 4K. But it can definitely be 1080. The 2-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. Hoping the power don't go out. So 1 down here in the 4th is Wilson strikes out. I'll find out what the picture quality is. So Rooker's up. There's a strike. 0-1. So Rooker flat out back in the 1st inning. Well, it feels good out here. Got the heat. And here's the 0-1. That's way outside, 1-1. It's probably in the 70s right now because of the rain. So 1-1 to count hitter Rooker. As Schmidt comes back. The pitch is low and away, 2-1. It doesn't show what the picture quality is, but it should be. The TV is 2-1 is foul, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here's a Rooker. And the pitch is going to be swung on. That hit to left field going back, and that is gone. Home run. As Rooker goes yard, and the A's lead 1-0. That's going to end his scoreless streak that he had going on. .403 feet for Brent Rooker, and that's not the 28.1 inning scoreless streak for Schmidt. Got Kurtz up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. We finally got a run in the game. Be a homer by the Athletics. So that's lightning. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. I thought this thing was passing, but it don't look like it. So 1-1 to count to Kurtz. And swing and miss. 1-2. One and two to count. And I think they're miss. Hey, 2-2. Okay. Well, like strike to me. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button. Okay. That's not the goddamn game. Hold on. Hit the wrong button. That's out the damn game. Okay. I'm back in. So 2-2 to count to Kurtz. Schmidt will come set. And the 2-2 is 3 to miss. 2 down. two down, and we're going to have Muncie at plate. Muncie will swing at it. That's going to be left center, and going to be caught by Bellinger. Pippin Dominguez almost crashed in left field to retire the side. But the A's do get a run as Rooker hit a solo homer. So the Athletics lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Wild, man. Still raining. It's 7:20. Mine's I said it was 10:85. I went and looked at my settings. They broadcast in 7:20. Well, I got a 4K TV, but man, it's still pouring it. Damn. At least it's cool out here. I bet you my ditch in the front is going to be like overflowed. At the bottom of the fourth we go. It's 1-0 Athletics. Alrighty, so we got Stanton at the plate. There's a pitch. That's a fly ball. Right field and left field, excuse me, and one down. So Stanton flies out on one pitch, one down. Now Chisholm up. So Jazz, Chisholm, 0 for 1. Got in the 5-hole. So Sears will come set. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. That's a 1-0 here to Chisholm. And the pitch is 1-on and foul. 1-1. The 1-1 is so J.P. Sears made his debut back in 2022 with the Yankees. Then he was acquired in the Frankie Montas trade. I forgot about that trade in New York. That was a horrible trade for them. Here's a 1-1. That's going to miss 2-1. I forgot about that trade for the Yankees, that Montas trade. So 2-1 to count to Chisholm. The 2-1. Swing to miss. 2-2. So 2-2 to Chisholm. Here in the bottom of the fourth. A's lead 1-0. Now we got a now we're gonna have a mound visit. Now a mound visit. Okay, Chisholm. Still at the plate. Counts 2-2. Looks like the meeting's over with. The Sears will deliver the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down here in the fourth. Oh, here it comes. Hit it. Delicate. So Volpe walk. First time up. Next, first pitch pitch. No matter the ball. 1-0. So Volpe walked back in the second inning, batting .230. 9 homers, 44 ribbies. 1-0 A's here in the fourth. The 1-0 is strike 1-1. Right down at the heart of the plate, 1-1. And here comes the 1-1. The Volpe at 2-1. Blow it in, 2-1. Okay, Sears. This is going to be the 66 pitch. The 2-1 is strike. 2-2. 2-2. We got 2 down here in the fourth. Here comes the pitch. And Volpe swings at it. Drives to center field, and coming over, making a catch for the third out. The Yankees go down in order here in the fourth. Thunderstorm, Urias, and Wind do up in the fifth for the A's. Aqua Vision, they're back. Come back, all right. All right, so Marcus Stroman is expected to start tomorrow for New York. We're in the top of the fifth, and swing the miss to Soderstrom, 0-1. He's singled back in the second inning, he's 1-1. So in the top of the fifth. And here comes the pitch. It's another swing and a miss. 0-2. What's up, Aqua Vision? Backyard's flooding up. Here comes the 0-2. And Low and in, 1 and 2. No, I don't have a rain gauge. I wish I did, but I got quite a bit. I mean, it's backyard flooding these spots. Here's a 1-2. And it's foul back. I should get a rain gauge. Here comes a 1-2. And 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 to count. Two pitch. And inside, 3 and 2. Yeah, we probably have an inch. It's probably at least an inch that we're going to get once it stops. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 looking. 1 down. I'm pretty sure I can find it on Amazon. A rain gauge. All right, we got Urias up. And that first pitch is to be low and in, 1 and out. So Urias is 0 for 1 with a fly out back in the second inning. 7 homers, 17 RBIs, batting 240. 243. Damn. Just a 1-0. Strike 1-1. I told you about 20 minutes ago I thought this rain was going to slack up, but it didn't. Here's a 1-1, and that's a strike. 1 and 2, that's right. So 1 and 2 to count. Here's to Urias. As Smith, since it was 55th pitch, geez, got tongue-tied. Here's a 1-2. And it's going to be a base hit down the line in right field. This might be 2. Let's see. Nope. He's going to hold it first. He's going to hold it first base. So the Athletics have a runner on here in the 5th. Yeah, he hasn't really been too far, out of whack. The wind's up. And the pitch. And that's a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hey, Oakland, we're going to talk to first. Takes Urias back. He's safe. Man. I wish I can show my backyard, man, but it is like flooding. We've probably got about an inch of rain in this hour. Here's the 0-1. That's a 3 and a miss. 0-2. Been what about? Man, I've been what 45 minutes taxing. It started raining here by me. We've had about probably an inch. Wish I had a rain gauge and you really would know. I guess I'll have to go on Amazon to get that. I'll wait till Prime Day. Here's the 0-2. 3 to miss. And, or just out? No, it wasn't. It was strike out. 2 down. Not even an hour. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about, 45 minutes. So 2 down. And here comes we got Clark at the plate. First pitch is going to miss. Denzel Clark 0 for 1 with a fly out back in the 3rd inning. Counts 1-0. Here comes a 1-0. That's 2-0. At least it's cool though. So 2-0 to count into Clark. 2-0 pitch is foul back. Let's say the temperature is. Let's see. It's not 90. It's not 89 either. Look at the radar. So 2-1 to count here to Clark. They're supposed to rain for another hour, it says. So 2-1 here to Clark. And Smith delivers the pitch. That's another strike, 2-2. Man. So 2-2 to count. Yeah, it says it's supposed to rain for the next hour. Man. So 2-2 to count here to Clark. Smith delivers. After he popped up center field, and Bellinger makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, and it's still 1-0 A's. I'm gonna go check my my ditch in front. Oh, it's probably like full. Get back. Right back. It's ditches are full, man. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We have Wells at the plate for New York. Here comes pitch, and he's gonna pop it up along the infield, and 1 down. As Muncy makes the catch, 1 down. Man. Yeah, the Weather Channel app says it's supposed to rain for the next like hour. Hopefully not like it was. So LeMahieu walks back in the 3rd. Was left stranded. I turned my box fan off, so I don't need that. Here comes the pitch to LeMahieu. There's a strike 0-1. The 0-1 is going to miss 1-1. And 1-1 here to LeMahieu. LeMahieu, I think, walked back in his first plate appearance. And the 1-1 is a strike 1-2. Yeah, I don't see a total of 9 runs. I don't see that. Here's a 1-2. And swing and miss. 2 down. Don't see that. So 2 down, and now Dominguez coming up. I'll be back. I got a phone call. Somebody call me. Hold on. Be back in a minute, Paxton. I'll be back. Still fucking raining, huh? Oh man, they scored another damn run. Sorry about that. Had a phone call I had to take. Well, it's 4-0. Athletics. Man, it's still freaking raining, man. But it's not raining as hard though. Well, it's 4-0. All right, I'll change the score. Well, why are you out in the damn rain, crazy? Well, why are you out in the rain? Ain't nobody tell you to go out in the damn rain. Yeah. Well, why are you in the damn rain? Marie, you're what? Get in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You got time. Why are you out in the goddamn rain? Damn that dumbass cat. Damn. Well, you're the one staying out in the damn rain. You don't need to be. Dumbass cat. All right, so we're doing the bottom of the 6th. You said. That's what I put. All right, we got bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Athletics. And it's Goldschmidt at the plate. Hold on. And you were a pain in the ass, Marie. You know that? Pain is not in that. Man. Here comes the 0-1. And it's going to miss 1-1. So, man. Yeah, I think it's finally going to clear. I think it's finally clearing up. So 1-1 account here to Goldschmidt. I think it's finally clearing up. And the 1-1 is going to miss 2-1. So thank you for giving the updates for the score while I was gone. Yeah. So 2-1 coming to Goldschmidt. And the pitch is a strike, 2-2. 2-2. So Perkins is warming up for the Athletics. Here comes the 2-2. And pops it up. And going to be out of play. So it's going to say 2-2. So 2-2 coming to Goldschmidt. The pitch is 3-2. Yeah, man, it kind of my yard kind of drained pretty quick. Man, it was awful over here. The water soaked up. The water drained up pretty quickly. Here comes the 3-2, and this ball's hit to the center field for a base hit. The Yankees gonna have a leadoff single here in the 6th. Yeah. So man on here for New York. It's always a few swings that hurt you as a pitcher when you give up runs. So J.P. Sears has walked 3, struck out 4, but has given up no runs so far for the Athletics. So Ballinger up. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Ballinger singled and walked. Here comes the 1-0. And it's going to be a foul out of play, 1-1. Me, no. I don't know. I don't have no opinion. I mean, I don't have a team. I pick the team. I knew the Yankees. People hate them or like them. So 1-1 account to Bellinger. He's gonna pop it up off the left field, and there's one down. Yeah, it's finally stopped raining, or it's slowed down. So Rhino missed it. Rhino missed the monsoon. So Judge is 0 for 2. He flied out. He also grounded it into a double play. So Judge's average down to 355. Remember he's batting like over 400 one time? Now his average down to 355. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball 1-0. I mean, it's only a handful of teams, man, that are get views. I mean, here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. I can't do the Astros, come blacked out. Can't do the Rangers, come blacked out. So those two teams I can't do them. So otherwise I might do the Astros, but I'm blacked out. I can't get them. Which is stupid. Kind of live in Texas. So 2-0 to Judge. But I'm gonna try for about a month and see how it works out. You know? YouTube likes, you do things more than once. That ball is swung on. That's it to center field, but it's going to stay in the park, I believe. And at the wall making the catch. 2 down. Man, Judge took it for a ride, but 2 down. Yeah. Yeah, it's I did some research on some stuff, and it's got to do it at least a month before YouTube kind of starts noticing you. And so there's 2 down, and there's one at first, and Stanton coming to the plate. Oh, they're gonna take Sears out. That might be a bad idea, Paxton. Well, hi Marie. I know you're all soaking ass wet. Why are you out in the rain? You have a spot you can go and hide when it's raining. Why are you in the rain? I thought cats didn't like water. Crazy ass cat. Why are you out in the goddamn rain? Man, sun's coming out, I think. It used to rain. The rain had subsided. Man, it was getting Ooh-wee. All right. Yeah, it's clearing up, Paxton. You're about to see some sun out here. And it's gonna warm up to about probably 95 in a minute. And it's gonna be all freaking you know what? So Stanton at the plate with 2 down, and the pitch is gonna be inside, 1-0. Hold on, let's call me. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we got bad weather over here. I got it. Yeah, I got bad weather. Yeah, I got your text. Okay, okay, okay. Alrighty. Alright. Yes, I can't hear you. We got some bad weather. That's probably why my service is probably bad. All right, so we're gonna go to the top of the seventh. It's 4-0 A's. The home stretch. All right, the home stretch. Man, Yankee fans have got to be like frustrated with this fucking team, man. I mean, they go games, but they just can't hit the ball at all. They don't know how to string together, hits and shit like that. They don't. So if Judge isn't hitting home runs, they don't win. They're a very very flawed roster. That's why I don't understand why they have kept Cashman all these years. I mean, he's been there since the freaking late '90s. It's insane. You don't keep general managers there. You don't keep a general manager that long. Growing up, I watched the Cubs and Braves because they were always on TV every day. So, so it's 4-0 Athletics. So Ian Hamilton on the mound for New York now. ERA 3.9, 31 Ks, 16 walks. And the pitch is a strike on one. The sun's about to come out, and you about to go back out there and be a cat and go catch the frogs. So Urias at the plate, he's 1 for 2 with a single back in the fifth. The 0-1 is going to miss 1-1. Are you going to go outside and you're going to be a cat and catch the frogs and the snakes and the lizards? That's your job, being an outside cat. Here's the 1-1. That ball's going to be roped to third, but it's a line out. One down. One down. Man. So Austin wins up. Let me see something. Let's see about the side. Drain good. My yard does drain. My yard does drain fast if it stops raining. So it does drain pretty good. Well, it just got to stop raining. It can't have a downpour like we had. Here's a pitch to Wins. There's a grounder to short. Volpe those to first. 2 down. So 2 down here in the top of the seventh. So Denzel Clark at the plate. He's over 2 with 2 flyouts. So Hamilton will come set. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 is swing and miss. 0-2. 0-2. That's an 0-2 to Clark. Hamilton on in relief here in the 7th. And the 0-2 with 2 down. Going to be way outside. Be 1-2. Well, it finally stopped. So you can tell. But it's not, you don't hear, but it's finally stopped. So 1-2 to Clark. And the pitch is 2-2. Yeah, it would be nice to know how much we got, because it was at least it was over an inch probably. But it's stop now. 2-2 is swing and a foul. Gonna stay 2-2. 2-2 here to Clark. So 2-2 to count. The 2-2 is going to be a base hit center field. So Denzel Clark gets a 2-out single in the 7th. Going to bring the top of the order back up in Butler. There, I had the yeah, the sun's coming out now, Paxton. So it's gonna be a sauna out here in about 15 minutes. So Butler's 0-2. And the pitch is 1-0. Gonna be upstairs and a little upstairs and outside 1-0. So Lawrence Butler's 0-2, had a walk back in the 6th. Walk back in the 6th, scored a run, solo base. Here comes a 1-0. That's foul on a play. 1-1. Yeah, the humidity is going to be 100% shortly. But, yeah. The concrete will dry up fairly quickly. Here's the 1-1. That's 2-1. So 2-1 to Butler. Is Hamilton going to come set? And the pitch is 3-1. Here comes 3-1. And it's going to be ball 4. So it's going to be 2 on and 2 out here for the Athletics in the 7th. It's going to bring up Wilson to the plate. Wilson! So Jacob Wilson's 0-2 would walk back in the 6th and scored a run. So, let's pitch from Hamilton. That's going to be up and inside 1-0. So 1-0 to Wilson. And the pitch is a strike. 1-1. So Winans is warm up in the Yankees bullpen. And the 1-1 is foul out of play 1-2. So 1-2 to count to Wilson. Hamilton. Gonna come set. And the 1-2 is a grounder back to Hamilton. And he'll toss it to first for the 3rd out. So We'll go to the bottom of the seventh. It's time to stretch in New York. It's Athletics 4, Yankees 0. Yankee only 2 hits. Well, I mean, with the Yankees still hit, man, consistently enough. I mean, they don't hit. Man. So bottom of the seventh we go. It's going to be still 4-0 A's. I'm about to go to the bottom of the seventh inning, man. What's up, Yankees? Lots of bad Yankee fans on Twitter because they can't hit, man. What's up, Mario? They can't hit. They got 2 hits. I know Bellinger had 1. I think he had that one in the first. I think the first inning. Rio, get out of that. Oh, there. So who had the other hit? I know Bellinger had 1, but I think that was way back in the first inning. And after that, I mean, I can't recall who had 1. So. Go Oakland. Yeah, they're not Oakland no more, but they're not Oakland no more, but they are to the Athletics. They got a Las Vegas patch on their jersey, even though they don't play in Vegas. So the A's they're 4-5-0. Yankees 0-2-0. Oh, there it is. Bellinger and Goldschmidt had the 2 singles for the Yankees. They just can't hit, man. They got a bunch of guys who just can't hit the ball consistently enough. The bottom 7 we go. Yankees find themselves down by 4 runs. Can they freaking score 4? Probably not. Yeah, see, they got J.P. Sears shut them down with 5 2/3. No runs given up. All right, so we're in the bottom of the 7th inning, 4-0 Athletics. Bright sunshiny day up there in the Bronx. Chisholm at the plate. He's 0 for 2. And there's a ball. There's Perkins on the mound. 1-0. But the sun is coming up here now. The birds are out chirping again. So 1-0 to Chisholm. So Perkins delivers the 1-0. That's going to be a foul back, 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Chisholm. Perkins delivers the pitch. That's going to be a 2-1. Pitch was high. 2-1 to count here to Chisholm. Chisholm batting in the 5 spot for New York. We got 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup here in the 7th. 2-1 is a swing and a miss. 2-2. Doing rude. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is popped up. Shallow left, coming on and making the catch. Left fielder, 1 down. So 1 down here in the home half of the 7th. Now we have Volpe up. Volpe 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to him is a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Volpe. And it's gonna be in the dirt. And outside, 1-1. So Volpe batting .229 on the year, 9 home runs. And the 1-1 is way outside, 2-1. Yeah, it does. It seems like they have no chance because they can't hit the ball. Two-one is 3-1. All right, so 3-1 to Volpe. And swing and a miss. 3-2. The Yankees don't have many guys that can actually just get on base with hits. If Judge goes 0 for 4, they don't win. They don't win. 3-2 to Volpe, and it's ball 4. So Volpe will get on with a 1-out walk, and it's going to bring up, I think it's Wells, but Wells can't hit. So Wells is 0 for 2. Fly out and a pop out. He's batting .215. That's awful, man. Here comes the pitch to the plate. And there's a ground ball. This could be 2. They go to second. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3. 4-6-3 double play. And the inning is over. We'll go to the 8th. We got Rooker, Kurtz, and Muncy due up. They still only have 2 hits. They still only have 2 hits. Orioles won 22-8. 22. Was that a football score? Man. Ooh. Alright, so Yankees down by 4, and they got 6 outs left, and they just can't hit the ball, man. Paxton and Seth, they just cannot hit the ball consistently enough. get guys on base and move them over and whatnot. All they do is just freaking hit home runs. I mean, they just when they're not hitting home runs, they don't win. Yesterday they had a really good pitching performance as they won 3-0. So. All right, so go to the top of the 8th inning. It's 4-0 Athletics. What's up, Rhino? Rhino's back in the chat. It's not fair. So it's a flawed roster the Yankees have. Volpe can't hit. Bellinger's all right, and Goldschmidt's all right, but Wells can't hit for shit. He's batting like 210. Volpe's batting like 230. So it's just. All right, we go to the top of the 8th inning. 4-5-0 for the Athletics. 0-2-0 for New York. As Winans on the mound for Yankees. Rooker at the plate. He's 1 for 3. And the pitch is a strike on 1. What's up with Stanton's? Stanton was hurt to start the year, but he hasn't hit his stride yet. Here's the 0-1. That goes to the backstop 1-1. But Stanton's the only one that, if you watched the playoffs last year, he's the only one that hit the ball. He carried that team in the playoffs last year. Judge couldn't hit shit. Here's a 1-1. That's a foul, 1-2. Yeah, if Judge goes over 4, the Yankees are more likely not going to win. Oh, he's got to go like 2 for 4 with a homer and a double, and drive in 2 or 3 runs. Here comes the 1-2. That's 2-2. 2-2. We can't do it all, Paxton. Too much pressure on him. And Stanton hasn't got a homer yet. Hit the 2-2. That's 3-2. 3-2. That dog right there. So 3-2 to Rooker. And the pitch is ball 4. So leadoff walk here in the 8th. As Rooker gets on, it's going to bring up Kurtz to the plate. Kurtz is 1 for 3 for the A's. A's is 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run way back in the 6th inning. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. It's a 0-1 to count. As here comes the 0-1. Kurtz bats on the left side. That's low, and it ends 1-1. You think Oakland's going to get 3 more runs? Possible. I don't know if it's probable, but it's possible. This guy Winans kind of not very, his control not there. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. 2-1. Oh, they're showing Kurtz's home. That's one I missed. The one I missed. So 2-1 coming to Kurtz as Winans delivers. That's 3-1. This guy can't find a strike, man. I'm sure the New York media is a little tough on. The media is a lot tougher in New York than any other place. They don't throw softball questions. 3-1. That's ball. Well, the problem is one of the problems is their owner. He's not. Hal's not George. George would call the team out publicly, and the team would respond. So Max Muncy at the plate, he's 0 for 3. But hey, at least the Yankee players can have facial hair now. That's been a problem for them for the past whatever. So now they have they can have facial hair. Here comes a pitch. No pitch to Muncy. But one thing George didn't allow was facial hair. So you're a Yankee. And the pitch is a bunt up in the air, and it should be caught, and it's not. And it's gonna be a single. Wow, oh my God, I can't explain what that. I can't even explain what happened there. That was so little league. That was so little leagueish. That should have been a bunt. That bunt was up in the air. It should have been an out, and they don't catch it. Oh my God. That was little league. That is little league stuff. As nobody went and got the ball. I mean, how can that even happen? Everybody's safe. That is just wow, man. Wait, what was that? That is just so weird, man. You saw that, Paxton? Paxton, did you see that play? Were you watching? Were you watching that ineptitude of defense by the Yankees? That was bad news Bears. So Soderstrom up, and he fouls it back out of play 1-1. I think Seth is right. This might be 7-0. I don't even know how to explain that. I don't know how to explain even what happened there. I mean, that was a bunt up in the air, and nobody went and got the ball, basically. I mean, that's bad news Bears. That's 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Soderstrom. The 1-1 is hit foul. 1-2. Okay, I gotta get my push broom out, man, because almost water came in here, man. So 1-2 to count to Soderstrom. And the pitch is foul. It's not they're the Sacramento A's now. Yeah, they don't play in Oakland no more. I actually don't know what they are. Are they the Sacramento A's, or are they the Vegas A's? Are they just the A's? Are they remember the Washington football team? Are they just like the A's? No city. Here's a 1-2. And it's foul out of play. Yeah, that was pathetic defense there on the bunt pop up that should have been caught by somebody. I mean, so 1-2 count coming to Soderstrom, and the pitch is swing and a foul. Just got a piece of it. Stays alive. How many times are they going to show this thing? What's up, sir? UGA. LSU could beat the A's. at baseball with wood bats. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think they can beat a Major League Baseball team. And they are a Major League team. Here's the 1-2. That's gonna be 2-2. Even the Rockies are, man. You missed it. You missed it, sir. UJ, about an hour ago. We had a hurricane come through here. it poured. And a 2-2 is lifted to left field. There's going to be score a run, though. Makes the catch. Runner will tag, and it should be 5-0. And it is. Yeah, a lot of people complain about Yes Network. When the Yankees played the Mets, I watched the Mets broadcast. Yeah, Yankee Entertainment Station. Is that what it stands for? Yes. So Urias up. He's 1 for 3. Did you watch the show last night, Traveling Fools? If you did, you missed it. They had some kind of weird shit going on. I don't know what they were talking about. There's a strike on one. Wow. Yeah, we had over an inch in that time frame here, about like an hour ago. Here's the 0-1. There's a grounder to third. No, it's a foul ball. You almost got struck by lightning. That's not good. You can be like that dude on, remember Great Outdoors? The guy that got struck by lightning 66 times? 66 times. That was funny. Funny movie. Here comes the 0-2 to Urias. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 2 down. I just like I really don't listen to like the Yankees broadcast because I got it down. I don't listen to the announcers. I like their box score better than some of the freaking that's not Bally's anymore. What is it? Is it FanDuel and shit? It's kind of like their box score because it shows the pitcher, shows the pitches, it shows the guys on base, and stuff like that. Here comes a pitch, and it's gonna be a strike. 0-1 to wins. Big Bear. Big Bear. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball 1-1. Did you watch? Did you listen to Pigskin Pete yesterday? He was on for like a long time. I didn't realize how I turned him off and then I put him back on. TK was on there talking about some weird stuff. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike 1-2. We got the pitcher name is Winans. The batter is Wins. So Winans versus Wins. Man, too similar. I'm gonna get confused. Here's the 1-2. That's gonna be a foul. Stays 1-2. I was at the lake. You had to go listen. You had to go listen to it, Paxton, which is weird. They were talking about weird stuff. Here comes the 1-2. And a foul. I was at the lake. You had too many W's. Winans, Wins. You got N's, you got W's, you got S. Somebody's last name has got to be different. So 1-2 to count here to Wins. The pitch is a foul. You should bet on the Canadian football tonight. Sorry, UGA. Bet on the Canadian football. They got the British Columbia's playing Saskatchewan. I don't know who's favored. Here comes the 1-2. That ball's lifted to center field for another base hit. Let's see if they send the runner home. They will. And it's going to be 6, and the ball gets away from third, and the runner's going to come home. It's now 7-0. Hey, man, Seth knows what's up. Seth said 7, and it's now 7. My God, man, this is like Little League. This is Little League baseball that you're watching the Yankees play today. This is Little League baseball. I mean, this is just routine. Balls back in the infield. They can't make the catch. You had a pop up from a bunt they couldn't catch. This guy, Winan's about to go back. He's about to go back to Double-A or Triple-A. We had a single, an RBI, and the E8 is the official scoring like that. This is gotta be it for this pitcher, man. This guy can't get an out. He can't throw a strike. Seth was right. Seth said 7-0, and I said the way the guy was pitching, I'm like, all right, this is very possible that they're going to give up some runs here. and they get 3. All right. So Denzel Clark at the plate. He's singled back in the 7th. Looks like they're going to keep this pitcher. Why not? And why take him out? Let him work it out. The game is over, but you're not winning. Yeah, this guy's going back to Triple-A or Double-A tomorrow. He's going to get optioned down. Here's a pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. You parlay tonight. You bet on a bunch of baseball games. Did you bet on the Braves to win or lose? And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Did you bet on Sports Live to get a date tonight? If you did, you're gonna lose that bet. The 1-1 is fouled, 1-2. The old 96er. He's done. He ain't done yet. Sure he is. Ain't nothing on that plate but gristle and fat. That was funny. He made him eat the gristle and fat. The Rough Riders are 5.5-point favorites over the Lions tonight. Interesting. I had to make a bet on BC. I had the money line for 4 different games. Here's the 1-2. That ball's going to be foul. Well, the stadium is kind of cleared out a little bit in the Bronx. Yankee fans have had enough of this crap. They said we're leaving. Go get some pizza. Go get some pizza. I ain't gonna say watch this crap. Here's the 1-2. Clark. That's off the plate, 2-2. Can we see Judge pitch the rest of the game? 51.5. Oh, it's 51.5 tonight. Wow. We're expecting a lot of points tonight. Up north. 2-2 pitch. And Swing chased it. That's strike 3, and the top of the 8th is over with, finally. Oakland gets 3 runs. We go bottom 8 at 7-0 A's. Man. Phew. Yeah, the Bronx Bombers stayed home today. They only got 2 hits. I'll be like Harry Doyle. Oh, basically we got 1 run on 1 hit. That's all we got, 1 goddamn hit. can't say goddamn on the air. Don't worry about it. Ain't nobody listening. That was funny. Funny shit. That's funny shit, man, when he said, ain't nobody listening anyway. Flushing the water up, man. Damn. It rained so much, man. Water backed up in here today. Dang. At least something to drain out in the back here, but damn, it was like. Dang. It poured. It's like a bomb food, man. It's like a swamp in here. It's like a swamp. I told y'all I live in a swamp. Don't believe me. Aquaman. Crazy, man. All this water it backed up in here. Like it poured. All the coming off the roof. Yeah. Man. I've been a fan back. I'm gonna need it. Ooh-wee. Phew. Right, probably so. So LeMahieu's up. Yankees have 2 hits. Tomorrow we got Severino. He pitched for the Yankees before. Severino against Stroman tomorrow. Coverage begins at 11:30, 12:30 Eastern. Yes, LeMahieu's gonna foul that on play. 0-2. What's up, Bow Down? Yeah, you told me that. What's up, Bow Down? Yeah, I ordered my. Did you go on? If you go on LSU shop, here's the 0-2, and it's foul on play. Did you see the shirt that says 8-time champions for baseball? It's a special order. It's not gonna get here for a few weeks, but here's the 0-2, and LeMahieu. It's gonna be a ground ball at first, and off the first baseman. So it's gonna be a base hit. Yankees get a base hit. Stop the presses. As Kurtz couldn't come up with a grounder, and LeMahieu's going to get on. It might be a base hit. Eagle fan, there he is. There's a Yankees fan. Yeah, probably so. The ground's soft out here. It's easy to get to China because it's. But Dominguez is over 2. The pitch is a foul to play 1-1. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you go in the LSU shop, it says 8-time national champions. They were I were an extra large, but they were out of double X's, which I thought was kind of weird. There's a ball 1-1. You know, I said they're out of double X. I said, man, I don't wear double X. I wear extra large. That's 2-1. But what's going on with your Yankees, Eagle fan? They can't hit the ball. The Yankees can't hit. They stink. 2-1 is the ball gets away, and LeMahieu's gonna go to second. The Yankees might get a run here. Yankees might get a run. Do I do a shot for a run? I'm not wasting no fireball for the Yankees. So 3-1 here to Dominguez. He's over 2. Man, it sucks, man. There's no baseball. There's no LSU baseball bow down no more. 3-1 is me fouled out of play. There's no more LSU baseball, man. They sell corn dogs? No, they don't. They should. I'd buy them. I like corn dogs. I don't know why what the big deal is about corn dogs. Who don't like corn dogs? Yeah. 3-2 pitch. And strike three looking. Especially ones at the fair. Well, I'm not talking about the ones you buy like at the frickin' frozen food section. Yeah, those are garbage. But the ones at the fair, you know, the big ones, man. On a big stick about that long, man. Yeah, man. Give me a corn dog. So Goldschmidt up, he's 1 for 3. And the pitch is a strike on 1. Fireball for a run. Fireball for a run. What do you think they said? You think this is LSU? Man, it's warming up out here after the monsoon. That's swing and miss. Oh, actually, it's probably he got that. He popped it up. Excuse me, popped it up, and it's 2 down. I didn't think he was going to get to that. 2 down. Man. Yeah. Oriole State has nice food, nice sandwiches. Yeah, Alex Fox has horrible food for LSU. Yeah, his Ballinger fouls at 0-1. It's horrible. I mean, burgers are cold, hot dogs are cold, nacho cheese is not warm. You know, the beers are like $14. The concessions suck at LSU. All right, so 0-1 to Ballinger. We got 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. 7-0 A's. And that's going to be a strike. 0-2. You're going to think the Rough Riders, huh? The Rough Riders. Here comes the 0-2 to Bellinger. And it's in the dirt. And it goes to the backstop. So LeMahieu goes to third base. Man, Yankees have a run 90 feet away. I mean, they haven't done jack shit. The Yankees haven't done jack shit. They moved this runner up to third, but he's gone. He's at third because of wild pitches. So 1-2 to Bellinger. We got 2 down here in the 8th. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and the inning is over. So we'll go to the 9th inning. It's Athletics 7, Yankees 0. Man. Yankees just stink, man. Yankees stink, man. Three hits. Bad Dog needs to make a rage video about the Yankees again. I like when Bad Dog talks about the Yankees, how they stink. Makes a video. I like watching that. So I can't get mad because I'm not really a diehard Yankees fan. I can't get really mad. It'd be fake outrage. So we're in the 9th inning, and it's 7-0. What is this? Football? 7-0. You didn't like old Yankee Stadium? I think old Yankee Stadium is better than this dump they have now. This one's just too corporate. But hey, everybody's got an opinion, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Man. We're gonna go to the 9th inning. 7-0 A's. I give the Seth. Seth said 7-0, and right now it's 7-0. So it's got a good chance of making this hit. All right, we're at the top of the 9th inning. And they still have Winans out there. New York does. So Butler takes it for a ball, 1-0. Butler's 0 for 2 with 2 walks, a run, and a stolen base. And the 1-0 is lifted up to center field. And 1 down. 1 down. Yeah, Vince Young, that's another quarterback I thought was going to be really good in the NFL. Yeah, I did. I made some shorts about it. Yeah, I made some YouTube shorts about it, bow down. About the guys that they got in the man. But whoever he gets, I'll think is a good player. As a ball's outside and low, 1-0. I mean, the guy's won two national titles. So if he goes out and gets, somebody from, I don't know, whatever university it is, I'm going to think that's a good player. I'm not going to doubt him. Here's a 1-0. And it's fouled, 1-1. There's no reason to. There's no reason to, to doubt him. I mean, the guy's won 2 national championships in 4 years. So, yeah. They probably pay, but it's NIL, so they probably pay for players, but everybody else does. There's a foul, 1 and 2. Yeah, they probably are. They probably do turn some players down, and so some players leave because they're not going to get playing time here, but they're not. But they're good players. Here's a 1-2. There's a base hit left field. I mean, some of the players that we had that transferred, just even this season, it's like, I mean, they can't get. I mean, they're not. They suck. It's because other guys are just better than they are. Like the guy Hogg, and they had who else? They had some of the guys that they transferred out this past season. I mean, it's not like they're bad players. They're not going to crack the lineup because other guys are better. So Rooker's up. Did he go around? Yeah, it's 0-1. I'm ready for the football game. I am too. I usually do pretty well. I've done pretty well the 2 Canadian football games I've done this week. I guess YouTube is finding me there. That's 1-1. Yankees Athletics tomorrow. I'm going to try the Yankees for a few weeks and see how it works out. I've done some research about the algorithms, and you got to be consistent. Here's a 1-1, and it's 2-1. If you're not consistent, then the YouTube algorithm isn't going to find you, and they're not going to think you're really legit, whatever. So, I got nothing else to do during the week. During the week now. There's no LSU baseball. There's no college football to talk about. 2-1. Swing and miss. 2-2. But won't be long. Won't be long. I'll be talking about college football because fall practice will be starting for teams. 2-2. That ball's hit to left center, and there's 2 down. And Brian Kelly will make an outlandish statement or something. Brian Kelly will say something stupid like he has been saying for the past month. We circled the Clemson game. I didn't know. I should have stuck with coaches in Louisiana. I didn't know how to use Harold Perkins. He's been making some really dumb statements lately. So Kurtz at the plate. The pitch. Where they swing and miss. 0-1. Oh, did y'all see where somebody, one of my videos? You probably didn't. I have to link the video. Where somebody, I guess that's an LSU fan. I don't know why he thought I was a Clemson fan, but he kept telling me Clemson. I'll link the video. There's a foul in 2. But some idiot thought I was a Clemson fan. I'm like, commented back, said, where do you get I'm a Clemson fan from? Obviously, you're not watching the video. Let's see, which one was it? I have to find the video. I think this was it. Here comes the 0-2 to Kurtz. That ball's lifted to center field. Going back is Bellinger. Makes a catch for the third out. So bottom 9 we go is 7-0. Let me find it here. Make sure this is the right one. And now y'all go look at this crap. This is it. Hold on. I have no idea why he thought I was a Clemson fan. I don't. Hold on. Let me link it. Yeah. Hey, go watch it. Go watch the video and look at the comments. There's one dude who thought I was a Clemson fan. Yeah, I don't think did the Pelicans start that soon. I mean, I really don't watch Summer League. I really don't care about it. Is Zion playing? Is Zion playing Summer League? But yeah, I mean, just he made three separate comments about it. About me being a Clemson fan. 3 separate comments about it. So I just don't understand that. And I was wearing an LSU hat. In the video I made, I'm wearing an LSU hat. A purple LSU hat. And this moron thought I was a Clemson fan. I don't know, maybe he was drunk. I don't know. All right, so Judge is 0 for 3. He'll come to the plate. And the pitch is a foul back on 1. I have no idea what he's talking about, Paxton. He kept saying Clemson, and he said that LSU beat the shit out of Clemson in the national championship game. I'm like, yeah, no shit, I was there. That's 1-1. Like, no shit, I was there. Okay, man. So 1-1 the Judge. Judge is 0 for 3. Like I said, when Judge goes 0 for 4, they lose. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. 2-1. Starting to get hot out here, Paxton. The sun's out. The concrete's drying out. The 2-1. And it's going to be foul, 2-2. I kind of figured once the rain left and the sun came out and the concrete started heating up again, it'll get hot. 2-2 pitch coming to the plate. And it's 3-2. Here comes the 3-2. And it's ball 4. So Judge will get on with a leadoff walk here in the 9th. And yeah, he made several comments on that video. I don't know. I think he really thought I was a Clemson fan for some reason. So Stanton's 0 for 3. His average is down to 242 because he hasn't hit the ball lately. That's up and in 1-0. I think he really thought I was a Clemson fan. I guess he doesn't. I guess he just. What he thought. I usually check somebody's channel out first before I accuse them of being a fan of some team. That's 2-0. You know, usually kind of try to make sure. Okay, this guy's a Alabama fan. Okay, yeah, all right, whatever. But 2-0 pitch is popped up and on the infield, and there's one down. Probably not. He probably saw the title and just thought I was a freaking Clemson fan. Maybe he saw the Clemson logo in it, but I had the LSU logo and the Clemson logo on the thumbnail. He must have been deep in this. I know. So Chisholm up. There's a ball 1-0. Maybe I think he just looked at the thumbnail and saw the Clemson football player and the Clemson logo, and he just didn't. He looked past everything. Here's a 1-0. It's a foul. 1-1. Yankees losing the series to the A's is bad for them. The Yankees scored 3 yesterday and nothing today. Here's the 1-1 to Chisholm. That's 2-1. It's getting hot out here, man. It actually was feeling pretty good with the rain because it was actually comfortable out here. But now since the sun's come out, 2-1 is fouled back on the plate. 2-2. I gotta figure out what I want for dinner. It's getting that time where I gotta think about what's for dinner. So 2-2 the count to Chisholm. 7-0 A's. This must be like the old A's, like from the 80s. Swing and a miss, 2 down. This must be the 80s A's and the 80s Yankees playing. Oh yeah, rain gauge. Yeah, I guess I'll go on Amazon and try to find one, or I guess you go to Lowe's or Home Depot. So Volpe's up. I've always wanted to have one, honestly. Here's a pitch. There's a ball 1-0. I've always wanted to have a rain gauge, and just because, in case it rains and you want to know how much rain you got, you'll know. Here's a 1-0. Swing and miss. 1-1. Yankees down their final 2 strikes. Runner at second base for New York. Yeah, I'll be live tonight later for some Canadian football, eh? Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. Is that like how I think that's how they talk in Saskatchewan, eh? Here's a 2-1 to Volpe. And so he lost the bat and ran to the third, and they'll tag Judge out. What is Judge running the third for? That's a third out. Never mind, it's a third out. That's why. So Judge gets tagged out and the game is over. Let's get ready to watch. I forgot there's 2 outs. Like, why is Judge running there? But there was 2 outs. And he gets tagged out. Jeez. Wow. So, game is over. As the team with no city wins 7-0 over the Yankees. Man. Yeah, I'll be a little live. I think the game is at 7 Eastern. The football game tonight. Canadian football. And I believe it's 7 Eastern. So, gonna get some beer. ESPN is so desperate for content. They're showing the 2021 hot dog eating contest. 2021. I mean, they're that desperate for content. They're just showing that. Huh. I'll be live tonight. So have a good one, man. See y'all tonight for some foosball up north.